So hey everybody, if you don't know who I am, if this is the first time you are seeing me, my name is Raquel. I am the founder of Rocky Road Productions. And on Rocky Road Productions, we have shows like the Rocky Road Productions Porch Talk Podcast, or just make it short, Porch Talk Podcast, that features love and success, shaded and shenanigans. And we also have Vitamin D, and we have Sports Talk. So all of those shows are on this channel. And you'll love them if you tune in. I wanted to get on here and I wanted to talk about censorship. Facebook and Instagram have this thing where they're censoring your post. Even sometimes they're wrong. I've had posts flagged for COVID-19 that never had COVID mentioned or in the caption. I've seen a YouTube video where someone posted a meme with The Rock and Joe Biden, and then they mentioned somebody else and their situation. They mistaken Joe Biden for someone else. And so recently, yesterday, another show that we have is Ransom Robes. And Ransom Robes features myself and Big Wit, which Big Wit has a show called Sports Talk. So when I was mentioning those shows in the lineup before, her show is Sports Talk. So Wednesdays at 8:30, we go live on Instagram. Well, I attempt to go live on Instagram, and I noticed my live was blocked. Now, a day before, I had something flagged saying I had violated some community guidelines. They never showed me the post. When I went to go click back on that notification, no post came up. Next thing I know, I'm blocked. So I don't know why I was blocked, what I was blocked for. They said they removed something. Everything that I looked that I've done recently was still there. So I don't even know what they're talking about. But this is very detrimental because it's other people being silenced out here outside of myself. But let's get to the basics. When we do social media, for two things most people do it for. They're even doing it for content creation and to make money, or they're doing it for entertainment. Either way, if either party is being censored, that is a problem. Especially when a person is not being problematic and not being harassing. It's one thing to be tearing people down to the point where it's just excessive, to be harassing people, to constantly threatening someone's life or something like that. I could understand that. But just a simple comment of disagreement, or people using certain swear words, or I literally was notified about a post because I was about to say, I was in my comment had the word dummy, and that was a problem. But the context of it wasn't like I was just calling someone a dummy. I was making a point. What I was saying was, it was this girl in this post, and she was beating on this man, and I didn't agree with it. And so my thing was, if he's a dummy to you, then you need to figure out why you're messing with him. But to put your hands on other people is a problem. So I don't like this censorship, and I think that we need to begin to maybe take a pause from social media, all the content creators, because if they're going to get in the way of the mere fact that we're on here, which is entertainment and or content creation to get our words out, then what's the point anyway? It's just like this, right? They're acting like we're the employees at a job. They use us for advertisements and to get rich, but then they want to police us at the same time and fire us, which will be removing our accounts if we don't align with what they want. But here's the problem with that. At the end of the day, if you have no content creators and you have no civilians on there, then you make no money. And we need to remind them that it is us that makes you money. Stop trying to police us for no reason. We need to make a stance, because how long will we allow these people to take our freedom of speech, freedom of expression, the right to have an original thought? That's a problem. It's a real problem. And I'm coming to you today to really raise awareness about this. Not to mention, think about it, in slavery, right? And I hate to take it here, but I'm painting a point, so stay with me for relevance. Africans could not use their native tongue, because if they would be able to communicate. They want to discourage communication, so they would do what they want them to do. It's not the same thing, meaning no one's whipping us and chaining us, But what they're trying to do is mute our voices. They want us to fulfill a specific narrative, and it has nothing to do with what we want to do. And if we get out of line, then our voices are muted. They want to take our voice. They want everyone to speak the same language. As long as you're being ratchet, as long as you got a bunch of foolishness going on, you're good. But if you have any real stance that promotes order, or anything that's against these vaccinations, anything that they don't like, then they want to mute you. And that is not cool. The Tower of Babel is another example. Not to get all preachy on here, because I'm definitely not one to be religious, but they are good principles. When the people were creating the Tower of Babel, their languages were scattered, so they could no longer build this tower to the heavens. We're in an age where we have the social media where we could really make a difference. But if they begin to break the ones that are going to help us make a difference, the ones that are leading the tower to true freedom and true enlightenment, and they scatter our languages by deleting our accounts and suppressing us, where can we go? So I'm just leaving that here with you. I hope that resonates with you. And I'm asking, my call of action today is, let's really think about starting to boycott these social media sites. It doesn't have to be forever. If we really, everybody just say, forget the social media for 72 hours. And we notify them first, like, for 72 hours, we're not doing social media shit because of the censorship. And we go off the grid for 72 hours. Then they will have to stop this. But the point is, I'm not asking you to do anything that's going to harm you. I'm looking out for all of our bags. I'm looking out for the safety and the productivity of our nation. And we cannot get there if they're constantly trying to control. They can nightmare us to death. They can do whatever they want to do. But when we get out of line, we're muted and we're deleted. So I just wanted to come on here and present that information. I hope that sits well with you. I hope that made sense with you. Again, my name is Raquel. I am the founder of Rocky Road Productions, which has Vitamin D, which has the Porch Talk podcast with Shade and Shenanigans, Love and Success, and Sports Talk, and Ransom Robes. So check y'all later. Share this video, like it, and let's get to thinking, and let's join together and help one another. Bye-bye.